Here is where we are in Antigua and Barbuda today. Last week, I went to the Parliament to collect the documents that Molwyn Spencer should have brought to Parliament 4 years ago. Those documents were requested by me in Parliament under the rules of Parliament. When I got the documents and I went through them, I made a remarkable discovery. And I want you to understand why this point is important. They claim that they bought new generators to go into the power plant. We have pictures to show otherwise. I would have thought that if the government was confident that they had new generators, they would have opened the doors of the A.L.P plant and say to the people of Antigua and Barbuda, all of you come in and see for yourself. If any one of you here tonight get a ride up to clubs and you go to the security and you ask them to go in to see the power plant, the engines that you have to pay for, you will be refused. Yes. They would not allow you. We asked them to show all the documents they have on these new engines and these new generators. They refused to show us the documents. So when I went to Parliament and I collected the documents and I started looking through the documents hoping that finally I would understand what is happening in Antigua and Barbuda with the spending of $47 million US, I got the surprise of my life. The documents did not reflect all the transaction, all the technical information that one would need. Can you imagine? The documents do not identify what the $47 million paid for. There is nothing in the documents they put in Parliament to tell you whether or not they paid $47 million to buy a donkey, or a car, or a pickup, or a motorbike. $47 million and not US, and nothing in the documents to show what they bought. Then you flip through the documents and then you find pages missing. Pages missing in the official document coming from the Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda. Some of the documents that are supposed to be presented to Parliament have been held back. And I ask myself the question, if this government is saying that they're being truthful to the people of Antigua and Barbuda, why hide the documents from the people? But there is a particular document I discovered where Molwyn Spencer lied to the people of Antigua and Barbuda.
Of course he did.
Because he said in Parliament that the company that is managing the A.L.P plant had a contract for 1 year.
The Chinese plant, not your daddy.
When I went through the document, the contract was for 2 years. Molwyn Spencer claimed that the 1 year contract was for $1 million US. When I went through the contract, The contract was for $2 million US. And I asked myself, why are these lies? Why are this deception? Why is it this government is getting away with robbing the people of Antigua and Barbuda? And I want to tell you, we made a commitment to you that we are going to go to the length and breadth of Antigua and Barbuda and carry the message. Because everybody must know the truth. The days of another land, when politicians come to you and lie to you and steal from you, must come to an end. And we are here tonight, and I can say that we have people who are committed to the people of Antigua and Barbuda. This is no time to be on the fence. This is no time to be double-minded. This is the time for leaders of the country to stand up for the people of Antigua and Barbuda. Because as a result of the stealing that is taking place in Antigua and Barbuda, people can't even put food on their table. You have a situation in Antigua and Barbuda right now that if you don't have money to pay for the hospital, people are being turned away or they're dying in the emergency room. I am standing here tonight when people of Social Security can't even get their check and Molwyn Spencer drinking wine in Florida. However, the Minister of Finance is not in the country now, why pensioners can't even get their money. Not even policemen are getting their monies on time. And look what happened. You have a situation where our Prime Minister, so insensitive to the conditions of the people in Antigua and Barbuda, he can jump on a jet, go to Tampa in Florida, sit back, enjoy taxpayers' money, living a life of luxury while people in Antigua and Barbuda are hungry. This is why I will say to you, that's why we're here tonight. We could be elsewhere. We could be doing other things. But we're here tonight. And I want to say without any fear that politicians must stand up to the oath of the office. They come and they ask you to vote for them every election. This is the time you prove who is sincere from who are not sincere. This is the time for men to stand up, and notwithstanding what has happened in the past, notwithstanding what happened to Parliament last week, we are here because our first priority is to bring us end to the suffering of Antigua and Barbuda. And the only way you can bring a suffering is if you get rid of the UPP, because they have set back every citizen in this country. We are all being leveled down to one class, and that is a struggling class. Even the middle class today are losing their homes. There are so many mortgages. People pay for homes 15 and 20 years, lose their jobs, and then they have to brush out their bottom, leave their hard-earned property, and go elsewhere to start over again. The people of Antigua and Barbuda, all of you listening, must understand that you have a government, and I have some pictures to show you tonight. Those of you who are here tonight to see the evidence, and don't care what Molwyn Spencer will say to Antigua and Barbuda, he's going to have to face us. He's going to face the Antigua Labour Party. He must. And they were hoping by now we'll get tired. But I want to tell them, our generator is new. We don't have old generators going around with. The Chinese generator will sooner conquer than the Antigua Labour Party power that is going to force Molwyn out of power. Let me tell you that. Look at that picture there. They came and the first lie they told to the people is that they tell the people, look, the plants in them are corroded, and they have accepted the plants are corroding. And they say they're corroded because they were sitting up there for 2 years and the salt here corrode the plant. Molwyn Spencer did not know that we had pictures of the plant from the time they landed up at Crabs. And if you see for yourself, all the plants are wrapped in plastic. And they wrapped them in plastic coming across the ocean because they had to protect the plants. But let me tell you, what the people of Antigua and Barbuda witnessed when the wrapping was taken off is the biggest shame, the biggest scandal that has ever hit Antigua and Barbuda. And I want all of you here tonight looking at this thing. Be honest with yourselves. Trust your eyes. God gave you a gift of sight. And you look at that engine. And you look, for instance, at the plate that is to identify the engine, the make of the engine, the type of the engine. And the first thing you notice is that the edges are eaten off. No new plant should have a plate like that. A new plant would have a shiny plate in perfect condition. Keep on going. Now, this is the side of one of the engines. And if you were to look at the middle, you will see a little shiny spot. That is supposed to be a brand new engine with a bolt broken off and the nut cannot be found. And this is what Molwyn Spencer spoke about. Says brand new. This is what Shaw negotiated for 47 million US dollars, 140 million EC dollars that you all have to pay for every time you get your light bill. There is a part of your light bill that goes to pay for this piece of junk.
Give me a break. Give me an aspirin.
That is Winston Derrick. Winston Derrick also on Observer Radio could not believe what they were telling him. This is where you now start to look at the engines and look at the tag on the engine. This is how the engine looked when the plastic was taken off of the Crabs. And that to me looked like this engine was somewhere else for a long time. Somewhere else and not in Antigua. Maybe somewhere in the China Sea. Look at that. Keep on going. That is the side of the engine. And let me tell you why this looks like that. When the technicians, A.P engineers, went to China to see the testing or witness the testing of the plant, within, I think, 20 seconds of the first testing, the injector pump and one of the plants got stuck. Brand new plant, built, they say, and the injector pump got stuck. I can tell you the same problem with injector pumps occurred again a year later when the plants were installed up at Crabs. The same injectors that were stuck in China continue their sticking habit when they came to Antigua and Barbuda. Stick, 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 leak, leak, leak. And you will see on the floor of the plant all that when the injector pumps were leaking in heavy fuel oil.
May I just make a general comment here, because I think it's important on this matter. We're talking about a power plant with engines and oil and this and that, and you see some oil on the floor, and you see some parts of the thing where there's some element of erosion. That does not conclude that these engines are not new. What you want to see, it's a power plant. You're going to see oil, you're going to see, and it's black oil we're dealing with. You're going to see these things from time to time around here. You expect to see blood? It's a plant. It's a generating plant. I mean, I just find this amazing. It's not a hotel lobby. It's a generating plant. And you have to see.
Imagine that's the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda is saying, I pay $47 million. What do you expect to see? A clean plant? He must leak. That's what the Prime Minister said. $47 million US. And he's saying, what do you expect? The plant must leak. And so, when you see all the leaks on the floor, look at this plant. And later on you'll see the plant then leaks so much, they had to put spouting to catch the leak. Yes! Look at the condition of this plant. Look at it. Now look at the floor. This is what the Prime Minister says is okay. Look at that. Brand new $47 million US. And he said it's okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. Look at that condition. Can you imagine that a Prime Minister would say it's okay to pay for $47 million for what he says is a brand new plant that leaks oil where you have to catch the oil spouting in buckets. And look at the sign here. Now this is exactly how this plant came in Antigua. Look at that. And you see somebody like me, okay? That must be the Prime Minister, because he say okay. Must be him. Somebody say okay. Well, let me tell the Prime Minister and the people of Antigua and Barbuda, this ain't okay. We want our money back, and the Chinese can take back them plant to China. Antigua is not a dump. Antigua is not a dump. And let me insert here right now before I talk about this evidence. When the lone wolf, a young man, a citizen of Antigua and Barbuda, goes and demonstrates against the Chinese or in front of the Chinese embassy, he has all right as a citizen to express himself. And let me tell you why he's right. Because in the contract with the Chinese, with the bank, the government agreed to an undertaking that before they signed the contract, they were supposed to take the contract to Parliament for Parliament to approve the loan. And Molwyn Spencer did not. And my view is, if the Chinese had that in the contract, the Chinese should have asked for evidence that the government was acting lawfully. And Molwyn Spencer should have been able to show the Chinese that he went to Parliament, got authority to borrow $47 million. So the lone wolf is right to demonstrate against the Chinese, because they did not demonstrate responsibility on their part. Now look at this. To me, this particular picture tells the whole story. This is what we call, on a new car, you have a plate with the VIN number. All you drive a car, you know that. When you go on the road, you open the road, and you see this plate, and you get the VIN number, you get the engine number, and some more information. That is what this is supposed to be for the plant. Now, if you were to look carefully, you would see that they painted these engines, and when they did not even tape properly. They did not even tape properly. They could have asked a body man from Antigua to have them tape. The paint, part of the paint is on the plate, you see for yourself. But what's it? Look at the right hand corner. And what you see? You see the rust? You see the rust until part of the plate is gone? Molwyn Spencer is saying that is normal, that this would corrode to that extent within 3-4 months. Because these pictures were taken in December of 2011, just last year. And this reveals the skullduggery that has taken place. Yes, no, what you see here, and they can't disprove this. Myself, Robin Yearwood, and Comrade Maxwell's former ambassador went up to the plant. Molwyn Spencer did not know that there was going to be a photographer to take pictures. When the photographer went up there, we all were surprised that they have a piece of spouting. Look at the white thing there is a piece of spouting. They probably take up from somewhere in Pelham or to someone's yard. They couldn't even go to where and buy a piece of spouting.
On plant, you're going to see oil, you're going to see, and it's black oil we're dealing with. You're going to see these things from time to time around there. You expect to see blood? On plant, you're going to see...
Maybe you expect to see blood, but I didn't expect to see spouting. That surprised me. Not spouting on the power plant. But look more carefully. Look underneath the spouting. What you see? You see the little piece of cloth underneath? So they want to make sure that when we were there will be no oil on the floor. So they put the spouting to catch the oil. At the end of the spouting there's a bucket, and underneath is a cloth to sop up anything that will catch in the spouting. Yes. Look at the side of that. Come, let me ask you a question. If you go to Ryan, if you go to Hadid or Honey to buy a car, and when you lift up the whole of the car, you see something like that. Not even a new used car you buy in that condition. Not even a used car. And they want to tell us that we must keep quiet, pay for $7 million for this. Look at it, just take a look. Look at the oil. Look at the gold, keep on going. Let's go. You see it for yourself. And this is what we saw when we went there. We saw this, nobody can deny. Some people say they have gone there. They have seen, but they did not see the God in this condition. But we have the pictures. Keep on going. What you see. Oh my goodness.
Why come back here?
Look at this. Look at this. Can you imagine? Look at what, no, seriously. Look at what Molwyn Spencer has done to the people of Antigua and Barbuda. I want to say this to the people. This is why it is important for you to understand the role of an opposition in governance in any country. Because if it were not for the opposition, you would be in ignorance. You would be paying for that, and no question would be asked. Keep on going. Yes. I want to get to a particular picture that the ladies like. Come with us. The people are seeing the real story. Rust. Oh my. Look at this.
Chinese pin. Like a Chinese pin.
I asked a young lady, when you were up, it was a play hall escape class. This fine young lady, and I said, have you seen anything like that? She turned to me and said, Mr. Joseph, that is not Antigua class. That came from China. Pin, that is lilac. In the circumference, something there lilac. And let me tell you, take note of the first part of the word lilac. This symbolizes the lies of the UPP. And for all the excuses they're making, I was with Comrades and Comrade Yewood. This time Comrade Yewood and I were walking together with Ellsworth Martin. And we went up on a ramp. And when I saw that, I was shocked that I saw with my own eye. And I said to Ellsworth Martin, what's that? I said, what's that? The general manager of A.P said to me that he cannot explain that. And he doesn't understand what that is all about. He's the general manager. So I said to him, I have to do something. We can't have a government pay $47 million for this nonsense. Having Chinese, lilac, purple cloth, tying up pipes. And look at the worst. Don't overlook the worst. And they're telling us that that is brand new. A brand new plan that they brought to Antigua and Barbuda. I am saying, anybody who has seen these pictures have any common sense, any sincerity and honesty about them, they will stand up in Antigua and Barbuda and say truthfully, the evidence is clear. This is a rip-off of Antigua and Barbuda. It's not a new plan. And I will say to you, the Barney Spencer then was so confident that they bought a new plan. They will call the Christian Council, the Evangelical Association. They call all the lawyers and all the teachers, set aside a day, go up to camps, and then say, see for yourself. But guess what? They caught the Chinese, put our new gate. You all don't know that? After we went up there, they changed up the gate. The gate now so thick, so big, so high, that nobody can get in. Not a soul can get in. Let me say to you, we are here because the nation of Antigua and Barbuda is crying out for men to stand up at this crucial time. And we want to recommit ourselves to you and to all Antigua and Barbuda that nothing, absolutely nothing, will get in our way to get the whole story of this plan. But in the time being, the message must be sent to the Chinese, Molwyn, and show that this will not stand. We want our money back and an explanation of who was involved in doing this crime to Antigua and Barbuda. Good night, and may God bless you.
Give me a break. Give me an aspirin. Yeah.